Where's the rage? Here we are. That's it. You know, all the big news you hear now is all about Ferguson. I didn't know where it was. I guess most people don't know. Now we all know where it's at. It's a suburb of St. Louis. You have a boy who's shot. Then you have the grieving parents. Then you find out that he got shot by the police, that he got shot probably 8 times, and that he did not have a weapon or a police record. Then, of course, protests follow this event. You know, I know that now they can read our texts, they can read our emails, they can listen to our phone calls, and now they're militarizing the police, which means they're pointing a gun at you. The guys are supposed to protect you. I was reading some numbers where in the 1990s about a couple of $1 million went into the militarization of police, and right now we're up to $725 million, I believe, just last year. The weapons of Iraq now are the weapons to control the population, which really has no privacy anymore. Why would the body of a boy who's shot by police lay rotting there in the sun for 4 hours? My question is, does the police see him as a human being? You know, in a lot of countries where you have this kind of problem, where an ethnic group, let's say African Americans in this case, something like that happens, you know, a couple of days later, a car bomb goes off at the police station and it's leveled with everyone in it. And then there's total war for a week or two. But blacks don't do that. They go to their churches, they look for their civic leaders. There's protests, and protests can get violent, but it's nothing like in other countries because blacks see themselves as part of the tapestry of America. They've been here as long as whites have been. They've struggled as much as whites have. And it seems, you know, every day some African American just gets shot 22 times with no gun. I don't get it. I know there are a lot of whites who do believe, like I, that African Americans are America. But you know, there's a group of whites that they're not sure. They're not sure, and you see it in the comments that people, they bring out that they're looting as if looting is something new. I think every place I've been in chaos has been looting. I think Temple of Solomon was looted by the Romans after it was destroyed. I mean, looting is not a new thing. And then to assassinate the character of the guy, to sort of then say, well, he deserved to die. I think with Trevor Martin there was a case where they found marijuana traces in his backpack. That shows you, he was a bad person. Death was the only way. So to me, that really is sad. It really is sad to see this. What will happen in Ferguson? I don't know. I really don't know. I hope that, question is, like the shootings, in America, it's a friend of mine in Europe was telling me, in a lot of countries it's these car bombs that go out and kill all these people. In America, it's these shootings that go and 3 people die, 12 people die, 20 people die, whatever. Whether it's someone who's lost his mind or someone who's disgruntled and angry. And so these shootings for us are our car bombs. They sort of blow up, we talk about it, we wait for the next one. It's kind of sad that we're there. But the militarization of the police worries you when you realize that there's so much surveillance. I remember once crossing from communist East Germany into West Germany. This was in the 80s. And I remember some people where they were going through all their stuff. They were taking their shoes off, frisking them. And I said to myself, I'm so glad I live in America. This would never happen to us. Now they go through every orifice in our body. They go through the baby's pamper. They read our emails. They read our texts. They listen to our phone calls. And now we're militarizing the police. it's sad. I think it's over. I think our whole liberty thing went down the chute really quick. So everyone's worried. Everyone's scared. In that community where the violence erupts, that people are angry, yes, they should be. I think we should all have a little rage. Um, Question is, do we hurt property? Do we hurt people? And that's where it's not good. That's where it's madness. And you know, seems what the things you read, it looks like Ferguson is belongs to someplace in Mississippi a long time ago. It's kind of sad. And so my question to the African Americans who live in that community is, do you vote? Do you start campaigns within your own community to make the police recruit those that are qualified in your, you know, in your community? Because, you know, if you don't vote, I don't want to hear you complain. Suck it up. That's all you could do. But if you can organize, and you know, there's a lot of successful communities, African American communities, Hispanic communities, all sorts of communities that could come and help you organize. Organize your community so that you have a fair representation of all the things that are you in schools, law enforcement, and everything else. But, you know, I bet if you ask a lot of these people, you know, they'll say, no, I don't vote. I think the system is rigged. Then don't complain. Don't complain. See, I complain. I do Where's the Rage because my little primary here is going to be on August 26th, and I'm going to be voting in that little primary, and so is my 80-some-year-old mother who's coming with me. Because if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So let's hope for the best in Ferguson. I try to say best in Ferguson at the same time, and let's hope that things get better. Things get better, and we'll make it a better society. And let's start dismantling all this surveillance on our citizenship, all the militarization of the cops. And you know, and then the NRA is militarizing my neighbors, giving them guns that could shoot through my walls. Ay. These are not the tools of a civil society. These are the tools of a society that is slowly slipping into chaos. And so, remember, you heard it here at Where's the Rage. Remember, if you have any comments, you can go to Where's the Rage at firstcoast.tv. We're linked with firstcoast.tv, though they're still under construction. It's a web channel. And on the YouTube channel, subscribe. You see that down there? Subscribe. And you have a wonderful day.